Hello, we bring you a series of short videos to understand how Value can be used for demand planning during promotional sales. Let's look into the factors of revenue first. Business as usual discount will be standard discounts given on max retail price during B2B sales. Quantity will be sales volume in units, and promotional discounts will be additional discounts introduced for promotional sales period. Let's take a look into the factors of expenditure as well. Overhead cost will be the indirect cost or fixed expenses of operating a business. Stock carrying cost will be every cost for holding inventory. And finally, partner incentives will be special incentives introduced for resellers supporting high volume orders. Now we'll use the factors of revenue and expenditure as our demand drivers. We have a case study to showcase. In this case study, the time period will be in quarters and the first 2 quarters are closed for reforecasting. Now we enter quarter 3 and we are going to plan our demand for promotional sales because this is the period of promotional sales. So we create a value visual for demand plan to support promotional sales and net profit, and also suggest the best fit scenario by simulating factors of revenue and expenses. We will be spreading the modus operandi in 3 parts of the video. So in this first part, we will understand the data set and factors. Our data set will have time period in quarters and product category, which will bring the forecast and budget. It will be used for plotting demand plan. And we've just understood the factors of revenue and expenses that will be bring in along with the data in the form of discounts and incentives for supporting the simulation. Let's understand the data first. We have 2 tables here. The first table shows the value of discounts that we are going to infuse and the calculation method and each type of discount and cost and incentive part. As we all know, inside Value we can get this information by editing inside the node. An example of BAU discount is 30% being primary value and also comparison value. So the desired trend will be decreased because these are all discount and expenses. The second table shows us product groups or product categories and sales channel along with its retail price. So we already have product group and categories inside our data set. So we will add sales channel and bring in the retail price. This is our data that is going to come inside Value through the ecosystem of Power BI. Now you can see that the time period has 4 months of the year which represent each quarter. So Q1 through Q4 is available in our time period, and we also have forecast and budget, forecast being our baseline and budget being our comparison respectively. And our product category or product group is going to spread through all the 4 quarters. So on Value through Power BI we get the data, and by clicking on the get data option we bring in the Excel, and this is our data set. Let's quickly change the name to demand planning, launch Value, expand the canvas, bring in our forecast which is our baseline and budget which is our comparison. Now we bring in our product category and time period. Now bear in mind time period shows all the 4 dimensions of time, so we only need quarters. Let's get rid of the other 3. Now create an advanced model through Scratch. Oh, I want to change this statement over here which is a hint statement. I want to make it something else. So go to settings, canvas, and in the hint text I'll just write something related to my example, demand planning for consumer promotion. Yeah, that looks better. Great. That's all in design mode. Now on the nav panel my simulation period and my value display still shows in months, but my data is in quarters. So let's fix this. These are some customized settings that I wish to do. I'll go to data series manager. The period per data should be 4 because I have 4 quarters, and the period labels, which is the next checkbox, should be in Q1 through Q4. So I want to change this. The moment I change here, it will impact on the baseline preview. So I bring in all the 4 quarters with a comma as a separator in between. Now let me also change the time aggregation label to quarter. which will be my value display, and my 3-letter abbreviation will be QTR. Saving it, exiting the design mode, and okay, nav panel shows exactly what I wanted to see. All the 4 quarters and value display also in quarter. Now coming up will be our second part of video, where we will see how to create submodels and constraints for our demand planning example. Keep watching this space for more and stay connected.